been absolutely intrigued by coffee for over 20 years now, all aspects of it, from where and how it's grown, through the craft of roasting, and on to enjoying the many different styles of brew made from any of the hundreds of different farms and regions we've gotten to know over the years. For the last 10 years, Stephen and I have worked to develop our passion through Union hand-roasted coffee. This came out of a belief that we could find better, more exciting coffee to drink by working directly with coffee-growing communities, visiting regularly to understand the process, building relationships, and investing in sustainable livelihoods and farming practices, hence our name, Union. Today, I want to tell you about the first area of our work, the time we spend at the origin of our coffees. Our sourcing philosophy is all about union, partnerships with the hard-working families who grow it, and it gives us a great sense of achievement in helping them to reach their goals of improving their quality and therefore help them earn a premium price for their crop. This year, I made a really important 3-week trip to Africa, the main objective of which was a visit to our chosen coffee producers in Rwanda. Over the years, we've come to understand how essential these face-to-face meetings are. They give us an accurate picture of the complexities small-scale coffee farmers face and how they fare in carving out a livelihood against a backdrop of volatile global coffee markets. But as importantly, they also ensure we have the opportunity to select and secure the best quality coffee for Union, giving us the first pick of the crop. In Rwanda, we've worked for over 9 years with one cooperative, Abaozamagambi Bakawa. In more recent years, our relationships expanded to a second group, Kokaji, and this year we're excited to introduce the Karaba cooperative also. This season, we'd become concerned about how the cooperatives would cope with the volatile coffee market. And if that wasn't enough, a number of weather and seasonal problems were also building up that had the potential to significantly damage the coffee quality. To make sure that both the cooperative and the coffee itself would be okay, I went to cut the harvest at Rwanda, the cooperative-owned export organisation in Kigali, to screen and select exactly which parcels and lots we'd be buying. Usually, the cherries, that's the fruit containing the beans, ripen and are harvested over a period of around 12 weeks. Women bring their cherries to the cooperative's processing centre, the coffee washing station. Here, the women grade out any underripe cherries and take them home to be sold to other buyers. The beans have to be separated from the pulp in a timely manner. If this isn't done, fermentation inside the bean can occur, or insects are attracted and damage the cherries, and both of these issues can cause unpleasant taste effects in the finished coffee. After the pulping process, and another 24 to 36 hours of careful soaking, washing and rinsing in clean spring water, the beans are then dried before each individual lot is sampled. Part of our ongoing commitment to our partnerships involves the fact that we train cuppers who are responsible for selecting the lots that qualify to become Union coffee. One of the cuppers I've been fortunate enough to train and work with is Letitia, who I've worked alongside now for about 5 years, and whose work this year was a key to us remaining at the top of the quality pyramid. Together with Letitia, during my time in Kigali, we cupped and scored hundreds of individual production lots from the 3 Rwandan cooperatives, and together we discounted just over 50% of the pre-screened samples as not being up to our standard, and thus proving the value of this local activity and knowledge. The cupping process is a rigorously standardised process designed to highlight only differences in the coffee itself. First, the lots are sample roasted on a special small batch machine. Just 300 grams of the raw coffee is prepared and roasted the day before we cup the lot. The evaluation process begins with us assessing the roasted fragrance of the dry grounds and then pouring water onto the coffee which is left to steep. Then we evaluate the wet aroma. The coffee, brewed simply in a glass, is then tasted with a spoon, slurping noisily to ensure the coffee gets all over the palate and the aromas of this wonderful brew flood the nose. We then studiously evaluate for a range of characteristics to produce a final score and a description for that coffee that enables me to make a selection and construct the overall quantity, quality and flavour profile when all of the lots are put together. Occasionally during the cupping process, a lot comes up on the table that has a really outstanding character, with clarity and balance coupled with a unique flavour notes that are worthy of a particularly high score. In these cases, we request that these jewels are segregated all the way through and are delivered to us as our micro lot selections. It's only by getting out to the farms that we can know what has occurred during the harvest each year, but it's through our union direct trade relationship, putting the miles and the hard work in, helping the cooperative to understand that for year-on-year success, quality is important and how to recognise it in the cup. It's through these ways that Union Hand Roasted Coffee will again be able to represent the very best of Rwanda's specialty coffee harvest for this year and protect not only our reputation, but more importantly, that of our growers, friends and partners in the origins that we buy from.